Good day all, welcome to Obed Farm. I've got very exciting news, and this exciting news, as I said, I'm always a person who tells the truth, who will always give you things which are informative. But before I start telling you about the exciting news that I have, to all those who have not subscribed to the channel, who have not liked the channel, please go ahead and do it right now. Right? Before I start telling you about the most exciting thing that has happened to me. In the past 6 months, I've been looking for land. I've been looking for land left, right and center. As I said, I gave you a video whereby how to acquire land, how to get land. Now this is a follow-up to that video. I have found land. And the only place I could find land is in the rural areas. Yes, in the rural areas, this is going to be my rural homestead. As I said, my rural homestead was very far. I've managed to get it closer to me. So what have I done? I have done the correct paperwork, done all that needs to be done. I have been allocated 4 hectares of land. Let me give you a glimpse of how picturesque it is. I am overlooked by mountains on the left and both on the right. I've got a view of beautiful mountains on both sides of this plot that I was given. But it's all virgin. It means that there is absolutely nothing that has actually been done before here. But why am I happy to be here? And why am I so excited about this? It's because this piece of land is only 400 meters away from a river. A beautiful river, as I've shown you on the side here. It has loads of water. This river does not ever run out of water. It is always got water throughout the whole year. It is a river that flows into the Zambezi. So this means that I do have enough water to do the project that I want to do here. But this means that there's a lot of things that need to be thought about before I even start. The first thing is that I need to fence the place. I need to build a homestead here. I need to get ready, but I'm hoping that by the time December goes around, I will be ready to at least grow the first probably maize crop. We'll be ready for the first rainy season. But at that same time, I will then see exactly what I want to do here. My plans are there. I have already planned it. I've drawn out what I want to do on the land, what I want to put on this piece of land. I have planned it. But as always, when you plan things, you're always able to change things. So for now, these plans are on paper. Will they go down on land as you have planned? Not really. Reasons being is because your brain keeps thinking and thinking, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. But for me right now, because it is close to water, I will first take a soil test. Take the soil, find out what it is able to do, what I can be able to do with this land. If I can't do anything else, most likely it will go to animal husbandry. But the first thing is to protect this piece of land. And how do we protect this piece of land? It's by making sure that you do your fencing and you put a homestead so that people know that you're actually wanting to do something. The government will take away these lands or the rural lands from people who do not show that they want to do something on that land, who are just trying to acquire land and trying to heap it on the side. These ones will be taken because these ones have got a chief that you go and talk to. A chief that you're supposed to go and that chief is the one who then allocates you and makes sure that these lands, you're actually going to do something with them. So I have actually shown the chief that I am very much willing to do something on the land. I am willing to do something with the land. But this does not mean that I stop doing everything at the farm. It just means that now I'm able to prioritize what I am doing that side and what I'm going to be doing here on the homestead. That's now division. Now this is the part whereby I now say that I do have water. What does that mean? I am able to do one project at a time. The project which I'm probably able to do here is farming. The farming that I'm talking about is that I can be able to do crops. If the soil does not allow me to do crops, I will only probably do this places where I'll do goats. Reasons being that I would do goats is because besides the other small little farms, I have all these mountains available to me, where obviously no one is going to be staying on these mountains, whereby the goats can actually freely move within this area and actually graze, and they will have enough food for them to sustain, whereby these ones will not be confined. They will be able to go out into the fields and be able to do grazing for themselves. So this is a process that I am looking at, and I will be really venturing into and trying to see how best I can do this. Due to me being close to the river, that also gives me an advantage about them being able to get water. Then this will become one of the plots that now I then focus on goats. These are the things that help me as a farmer. And I said, go back to your homelands, look for land. Land is available. Do the proper paperwork. You will be given the land. It does not necessarily mean that, hey, you are aligned with this party. No, you are aligned by your relatives, your family, by your roots. This is how I've been able to get this piece of land where I am. It's because of our families, the families that we come from. So our family is able to then be able to give us this land, because we're able to go to our sub-books, we're able to go and ask for land. And for those probably who do not come from actually that same area, they will give you, as long as you show them that you really have an interest into doing something to develop their area. What does this mean also from my end? It means that I'll be able to give people jobs to come and work. They'll be able to fend for them, come work here and get jobs, especially if I go into agriculture. If this soil is able for me to do agriculture, it goes 100 kilometers to getting a lot of people, because I will need people to clear the land. I will need people to work on the land. I will not be taking people from the other side to come here. No, I will look for people who are local to come and work here. So this is the most exciting thing that I've got. I have now got a new piece of land which has got water, which is close to a water source, whereby I've got no problem pumping the distance from there to here, because between 400 to 600 meters, that's not a lot of meters for it to pump, and I do not need to go and buy an enormous pump for it to pump this water, because most pumps will be able to carry that. But as I said, I have got to have a plan. The only plan right now, I'm saying to myself right now, is we need to fence the place, one. Secondly, we need to then go ahead and go into the next process of making sure that we then look at the soil, and at the same time look at exactly what we're going to do. So today is the day I'm coming here to pick up soil, take it for soil test. At the same time, it's the day that I've come to also agree that this thing needs to be fenced, and how are we going to fence it, and then from there we will then look at the other things as we go along. As I said, I'm not a person who's got a lot of money, but I'm a person who will look at what funds I have and use them wisely and use them within space of time. If I had the money, if I had, let me say 10,000 at max, trust me, everything that I'm talking about would be done in 2 seconds. But I do not have that kind of money. I've got money which will come from my pocket slowly, and I will build this thing as we go along. So this is journey number 1 for you guys to see. I have now got a piece of land in the rural areas. So this becomes my rural homestead. Do I stop the other projects? No. I've got, right now, as I said, I've got a project in farming at the farm. I've got a project that I'm doing with partnership. This is now my rural homestead. The partnership now, this would mean that because the partnership was based because of water, if this place shows me that there is adequate, my soil is able to do the farming, automatically I will then pull out of the partnership slowly, whereby I finish whatever we have grown. Once it goes to market, we will not open new doors, and we'll just close it as we go along as I build this place. So to all those people who like, to all those who have subscribed, thank you very much for all those subscription and likes. Please give your comments, and the greatest thing I would like to say, those who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, because this is a journey. This journey, please, let's walk together as I show you how interesting farming can be. Thank you very much and have a good day.